This morning on The Blend, we have back with us attorney Sally Babbitt with Babbitt Legal Group. Sally, I have a question for you about estates. And if someone is appointed to serve as a trustee or an executor of an estate, should they be concerned about personal liability?
Yes, they should. Even if they are totally on the up and up and doing their best, they definitely need to consider that. Because if they do make a mistake or commit a breach of fiduciary, or if they just tick off the wrong beneficiary, they can be personally liable for any mistakes. And so that is definitely a concern.
So how do you avoid being sued then?
Most of the lawsuits I see for that fall into one of three categories. First of all, the reporting requirements under the statute are quite minimal. And I just tell my fiduciaries, disclose, disclose, disclose. You have got to be transparent and open to build that trust and keep that trust. The second thing I think that I see is you got to be a really good bookkeeper. Keep everything separate, keep all your receipts, keep track of everything, because you're going to have to do an accounting at some point.
Yeah.
And the third issue is your job is really to carry out the terms of the document, whether that's the trust or the estate or the will, or the terms of the statute if there is no will. It's really not your decision to distribute things the way you think they should be. So those are the three things that I see the most of.
So Sally, if you're named to be an executor or trustee in a document, do you have to serve?
You do not. You can easily take a pass, and you should seriously consider doing that. Don't feel guilty. If you're geographically halfway across the country, or you're just slammed in your own life, or you just know you're not the finance and bookkeeper type, there is nothing wrong with taking a pass. Somebody else is going to take care of it. So don't feel bad. Don't think, oh my gosh, I'm letting mom and dad down or something. Really take into consideration whether you should do it or not.
This is something that, as you said, takes a lot of consideration and a lot of thought, because you just don't know what's going to happen. And I'm sure you've seen some bad things happen.
You don't know what's going to happen, and it is extremely time consuming. So you really have to be realistic. It's not just, especially if you need to sell real estate, that's very time consuming. So it's something you really need to consider.
We're going to put your information on the screen. Again, thank you, Sally. Always good advice from you.
Thanks. Good to see you.